What's up, everybody? We're testing out some new stuff today. I'm here now. Is it not showing me yet? Oh, there we go. Oh, gotta mute myself on that. Alright, there we go. How are you all doing? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. YouTube, I don't know what you want from me. Doodly doo doo. I don't need. How is it looking on your guys' end? What's up, Daniel? I hope everything's working out okay on your guys' end. I'm trying something new with trying to use my laptop to actually take some of the muscle that this streaming requires. However, that also requires some experimenting. So we're going to see if this works out. And I'm still not set up the way I want to be set up because busy. Oh, God. My hair. This is going to be a little bit of just Jake just ranting for a little bit while he makes sure that everything's working. I used a new, shampoo, but it's not shampoo. It's a rinse or something. I don't know. It was apple cider goat milk. It's very weird. Apple vinegar. So yeah, sweet. All right then, let's get started because it is time for the starting. Welcome everybody. For those who do not know, my name is Jake. I am a developer and writer for Parlor, and I also narrate the Tuesday Retroscape Frontier streams. I'm also gonna mute that one so I don't hear myself anymore. Quick spiels before we get into making some fun stuff. We have our t-shirts. If you would like to get one that has sleeves, because I'll tell you about mine in a moment. You can get them at parlorgaming.com. There's t-shirts in there. You can also get the new book, which is behind me. 1 second. You can get the new book, which is our awesome our new playtest demo book. You can also get that at it'll get you to it for retroscaperpg.com, but you can get it at parlorgaming.com. If you can also get the PDF if you want. If you already have the PDF, you should be able to get the updated PDF. If you are a patron, that's the word. If you're a patron, you can join us for $1.50 and see all of our playtest docs, including the brainstorms, which are things that we're actually playing with right now, while we make some new lore that's not yet published in the playtest. You can, for the $5.50, you can get the PDF of the book as well as an adventure or confrontation. A supporter through Patreon. If you support us through Patreon, as Daniel said, yes. $5.50, you can get an adventure or confrontation of some sort every month, and you get the PDF of the Retroscape book. If you are a $20 patron, I think it's just 20. And if you do that, you can get the physical book as well as commenting rights. So you can comment on things as I'm working on them in the stream. But I think that covers everything, unless there's any other announcements that we need to make. I'm about to open up. I'm going to try and open up. Haha. I don't know if everyone has this stuff, but Peace Tea, it is so tasty. So, Peace Tea, not sponsored, but boy, I would be. I forgot to mix that. So, yes, I think that's everything. Yeah, Dan, we just need to get a script for the announcements, so it's much easier just to read through them quickly. But today we are working on world locations and whatnot. So I can actually. Ooh, yes, I have very minor transitions to show off. Ooh, and by transition, I meant I just made it disappear. I assume it'll show up for you guys eventually. There we go. Yeah. So we have stuff to play with and write up now. I'm excited to start building things with the chat and whatnot. I'll be kind of back and forth trying to make sure I can focus on everything, but I hope you guys have fun with it. I do need to change one thing. Oh, yep. Give me just a moment while I fix this. Because it doesn't. It's not snapped to the right section. Alright. As soon as that is fixed, that's much better. Now I can more easily look back and forth between things. So yeah. We, I think, are ready to go. Is there anyone? Let the chaos flow. The chaos. Oh god, the chaos. Yeah, we got a lot of chaotic things going on, Brennan, because you all were already in the Discord just making some weird stuff. Which I actually should pull up, which I'm going to, on my laptop, which is why I said I'll be looking this way too sometimes. Alright. Well, I guess here's the question, chat. Should I pull from the random stuff that's been posted in the Discord, or do you guys want to pull some stuff yourself? Is there anything in particular you guys want to do? Let me read off some of the things we got. We have Roswell, New Mexico is an alien colony now. Or whatever happened to Area 51. That was from Greg. That one's interesting. I definitely... Oh, man. I don't know if it's official, and I can always say tentatively. I think Daniel and I said in the last dev chat that aliens we're not going to do too much aliens. I could be wrong. It might be we weren't doing any space. We're not doing any space travel for sure. We still might do some alien things. I'm going to say we're going to do some at least, just because, yeah, as Neil said, nothing's official. So we'll do some alien stuff, but it's not going to be like a ton, because there's weird stuff all over the place. Okay, so what else we got? We have New Orleans is underwater, and as a relic of the past, and the swamp people moved in. Oh God, that was from Gremlin, D Orange. Which that one, I'm gonna call you Orange unless you tell me otherwise. Let's see. Someone else had the idea. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas is because some sort of dimensional doorway opened up. I think I remember that conversation. That might have been from the stream when I made the joke, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Which I do love. From Eric the Red, we have, this might be a weird one, but maybe up in the Oregon woods, there are random portals all over, kind of like Gravity Falls area. I still have not gotten to watch Gravity Falls, so let me know if I should, because I keep thinking about it and I haven't yet. Okay, you could fight a portal hopping monster. That's always fun. What if there's a... nope, Greg, you know what? I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to read your plot of land joke. Sorry. I'm not that sorry. What if we... from Max, also known as Just Seth in the Tuesday game. I'll read that in a second. What if we sawed off Florida and it's an island now? I feel as though that would give them too much freedom if Florida got to go be its own island. Like, you all remember meth gators were a thing this year, right? Like, we had murder hornets, which disappeared, and then we had meth gators because a bunch of gators got into meth. and they were invading the other states, I think. Greg, I can't do that. If I stop the chat and watch right now, I mean, I guess I could watch with you guys. We can do a watch party. I don't know how that works on YouTube, how we do a watch party with things, but if we can figure that out one day, that'd be awesome. Daniel, my statement, we're not focusing on space travel or aliens in the core book. Part of this is because we have so much focus on dimensions and time travel already. That's true. Adding aliens would probably be a bit overwhelming. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm still probably going to have... We're going to have weird... This is what we're going to have. We're going to have things that we're calling, quote-unquote, primarily alien. Like, we have the three groups of, right now, primarily organic, primarily cybernetic, primarily alien. That doesn't mean they're from space or outer space. It could just mean they're from a different dimension. It could mean they're just... Anatomy is so far gone that it's not organic in any way. So, yeah. Florida as a whole is underwater. Yeah, but what if the meth gator... Brennan, I understand Florida should be underwater if that happens because Nova Scotia is going to be half underwater. But what if the meth gators kept it afloat? Like, or a giant turtle. Giant mutant gator. What if Florida is just on the back of a giant mutant gator now? Also, does Florida have crocodiles or alligators? I don't remember. All right, so let's see what else we got. Max also said it'd be cool to develop skeleton cities like LA, who are now mostly remnants of collapsing buildings and mansions long forgotten. That would be really fun. Eric the Red brought it. Talked about also Hollywood. Leftover sets and props and mansions. Ooh, I do like that idea a lot. So, Britton says, we don't have a strong focus on time travel just right now. Time Gears does not have super advanced time shenanigans, which is true. Right now, they do not. I don't. Yeah, the biggest. To be fair, Brandon, one of the reasons why time travel we have to be careful of it is time travel is one of those weird things, and if you give a player time travel, I mean, granted, players I play with are very lucky, but I know that there's if we don't like balance it out well, it might just be weird. Or people will go, well, why can't we do this if we can do this, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of why our time travel with them is a little bit limited. Though we do have some stuff coming, at least from monsters, that'll be kind of weird time-based stuff soon. And there's a little bit of them right now. That was from an adventure that I believe came out. I think the city... Daniel, correct me if you know, but I think A City Lost in Time is a Patreon adventure that came out. Yeah, time travel would not be as much fun. Not full time travel. I do want to poll people. I would love that, Daniel. Poll people, how do you think your state or country is going to die in the apocalypse, or what happens to it during the apocalypse? I think we need to do that. And I don't know how we're going to do that, but I would love people to send in like what they think their area is going to turn into. And don't get super specific. Don't be like, this is my neighborhood and this is my address. Don't do that. Please don't do that. But if you're like a city or a state, or you've traveled a lot and you have an idea about certain things, we would love to hear them and like let us know what you think happens. I know Mole's been doing that with Euroscape a bit, kind of like making their own Euroscape idea. Mechs in space, Brennan, is probably not going to be there's not going to be too much space travel to in the first book, we're pretty sure. We'll have mechs, but more than likely in the core book when it gets released, we're not going to have too much in the way of space stuff, just because we don't want to bog it down too much. But there will be some mechs you can fight, and you can play you can play around with the idea of like flying and whatnot. But I do love that idea too, and I really do want to make that happen. Don't worry. All right, what else do we got over here? Because they were talking about Hollywood in the chat or in the Discord. You can bring in a lot of improvised weapons and materials to bring back to Delphi. Cool mission to bring back old Hollywood and retrieve resources. That actually would be pretty interesting. Like going and getting set. That sounds like a facet build, like a facet mission. I could be wrong. I feel like facet would be the one to be like, we have to like just like put in a request to go to old Hollywood and get things back to entertainment. No, Brennan, I believe Nebraska and Kansas were unaffected by the apocalypse, and no one there noticed, and no one wants to go but check. You know, I feel like I should defend our neighbor state because I live like 20 minutes from it, but at the same time, I've been to Kansas, and there's a real chance if you're in the middle of there, they might not know. Though to be fair, isn't Kansas where a lot of the allegedly a lot of the missile silos are? Hmm. I wonder. Anyway, this is just turning into like weird talks of like strange things going on in the world. All right. And then we have Mole, who was talking about has a bunch of ideas for Europe, which I'm excited to hear. Reverse lycanthropes, time dilated forests, colony owned regions, and hyper congested normalcy reserves. I don't know what that last one is, but I'm interested to know what it means. Uh, Dorothy's still walking around in Kansas. Yeah, that's true. Probably could be. Tornado just came, picked him up, dropped back off. In the Ascent lore, the book says parts of Europe, all things. That's where Lycos has been brought in from. Yes. I'm thinking that in part, it's not only people that turn into animal monsters, but animals turn into humans sometimes, and thus they have similar issues, drives, unable to communicate. Actually, Mole, if you're there, kind of the thing you're talking about, a little bit, I think is a specialty. We had a specialty in Ascent that was Wildborn, which was literally you were an animal that became human. So I believe that's in there. I could be wrong. I think that's in there still. I do actually have the book still, so I can check. Let me check the book real quick. I thought we have that in the Ascent chapters. Let's find out. And I can even let you guys find out with me. Let's do it. Do. I feel like we need just like some nice, smooth jazz in the background at all times. Yeah, Wildborn. Origin specialty. You were born as a simple animal and you were taken to a lab and given human-like features. Yeah. Yep, page 42 is where it starts, but the meat of it is on page 43. Bermuda Triangle. Oh god, what is in the Bermuda Triangle? Alright, so I'm going to start writing down some of these ideas, because I actually do like a lot of these ideas we've been kind of toying with. I think that's all of them. Okay. And we actually do have some of the things there for people. Jazz requests. I know. We need some background besides me just chatting with people. Because I know you all love my voice so much, but at the same time, it'd be great just have like a little background noise going. But I don't know if there's actually a way to do that very easily. Or if there is, I don't know what it is. Oh, nope. I need you to stop doing that. There we go. So, I do want to put down this old Hollywood idea, because I really like that idea that you guys were talking about in the Discord. Old Hollywood. Yes. Alright, so we got that. Actually, let me switch back so you guys can see what I'm typing up and whatnot. There we go. Got some other weird stuff in there. Set collecting. Recovering sets, props, ancient artifacts. of the performers. Am I... guys, yeah, I apologize for the connection. Yep, it might be me. Let's see, how am I doing? Is it doing better now? I also don't live in Kansas. I live in Missouri. Oh, no, it's definitely not doing better. Wow, that is like super bad.